Hey there, Nancy Drew Clue crew! My name is Michael Gray, and in this video, I am going to show you the ending to Nancy Drew, Ghost of Thornton Hall. Or should I say endings, because there are multiple endings to this game. In this video, I will show you all 3 different endings. So here we are at Charlotte's hidden safe. In this safe, we will find Charlotte's will.
If this is what Clara was trying to keep hidden, I think she's the one who started the fire that night.
Yes, Clara was written out of the will, which means Clara had a huge motive for killing Charlotte.
Fire? I better get out of here.
Oh no, a horrible, horrible fire! Let's escape!
Nancy, help!
What's the matter?
It's Harper. She's in bad shape. I can't carry her.
Now, the first ending occurs if you decide, hey, forget Harper, forget Jessalyn, Nancy only cares about Nancy, and Nancy is going to run away right now before she dies in the fire. Nancy learned her lesson from Alibi and Ashes, so she is getting out as soon as possible.
There's no time to help. Sorry. Dear Ned, the fire was completely out of control, but I was able to fight my way out of the house. Jessalyn and Harper have been hospitalized, but Colton and Wade aren't returning my calls. I hope they're okay. Clara still hasn't been found. I don't know what else to say this time. I wish I could go back and do things differently. I guess I'll be coming home. Love, Nancy.
That's really a depressing ending, and let's see if I can answer the trivia question. Spider. Alright, so I got the Trivia Award. Fantastic! But let's see the other endings.
If this is what Clara was trying to keep hidden, I think she's the one who started the fire that night. Fire? I better get out of here.
Now, one ending occurs if you actually save Harper.
Nancy, help!
What's the matter?
It's Harper. She's in bad shape. I can't carry her.
I bet we could build something to get her out. I could use this to build a makeshift wheelbarrow.
Yeah, we could use whatever this thing is to make a wheelbarrow. So here is one wheel. Let's see. Ooh. Bicycle handlebars. I could use those. Another wheel here. And we have some screws here. Hey Harper, how's it going? Don't worry, we'll help you, Harper. We'll help you. Put the wheels on here. Bolt them on. Okay, never mind. Put the handle on, and then bolt the wheels and handle.
Thanks, I'll get her out. Nancy, my mother's upstairs. She's in the bedroom. It's too dangerous to ask you to help. You decide.
So, one ending occurs if you decide, hey, I'm not going to help Clara. Why would I help save the murderer? And besides, how does Jessalyn know Clara is upstairs anyway? I mean, yeah, how does Jessalyn know that? So, forget Clara, Nancy is leaving.
I'm sorry, I can't help. There's no time. Dear Ned, the fire was completely out of control, but I was able to fight my way out of the house. Jessalyn and Harper made it out right behind me. Clara still hasn't been found. The fire department traced the source of the fire back to the faulty furnace in the basement and insisted we all visit the hospital for exposure to toxic fumes, which explains some of the things I saw around the house. Nice to know I wasn't going crazy. Apparently, many of the ghosts in Victorian-era fiction may have been inspired by the effects of exposure to carbon monoxide from faulty heaters. I assumed the explanation would be reassuring, but in light of everything that's happened, I can't say it is. Jessalyn's gone missing again, this time less dramatically. She told Colton that she needed space from the family, maybe permanently. She hasn't returned my calls. I guess I can't blame her. Wade's dropped out of contact as well. Savannah wrote to say that she'd decided to try to reach him, but her letters were returned unopened. I've met so many so-called spirits in my cases, each one a bigger hoax than the last. But the day after the fire, a girl in town told me she swore she saw the figures of 2 women floating in the smoke above Black Rock Island. I have to admit that hearing that made me shiver a bit. I know, not like me at all. Jessalyn is safe, but I can't help but feel like I've missed something. I wish I could go back and do things differently. I guess I'll be coming home. Love, Nancy.
Charlotte was celebrating her 21st birthday. Alright, so the final ending occurs when you decide to save Clara.
Thanks, I'll get her out. Nancy, my mother's upstairs. She's in the bedroom. It's too dangerous to ask you to help. You decide.
Like Jessalyn said, Clara is inside Charlotte's bedroom. I still have no idea how Jessalyn knows this because that's like 2 floors above here, but whatever. Let's save Clara.
I don't care if it's dangerous. I will get her out.
Haven't I suffered enough for you? When will you leave me alone?
I need you to calm down and come with me. It's too late for us. She'll never let us leave.
Well, we can't leave because of the fire.
Can't get out that way.
I'm sorry for what happened.
Fire! Fire so red, night so black. Dear sweet Charlotte, please come back. Are you going to help Clara?
I don't think she's going to be too much help right now.
No, she's not. So, what we have to do...
Reset. Okay, I did this once. I can do it again.
And I said, I'm sorry. I didn't want you to die. You had so much, and I had nothing.
What we have to do is solve the clock puzzle again, but you'll notice this time...
You want my life. You want me to rot in some prison.
The clocks are moving at different speeds, which makes this a
running
lot
from you,
more
Charlotte.
difficult. So let's set the clocks. This one can be set at, let's see, 11:50. This one can be set at 11:45. This one can be set at 11:40. This one can be set at 11:35. So this one is 1, 2, 3. Hold on a second. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 11:20. Great. So I think that is our solution. This one is 2 turns counterclockwise, 5 turns counterclockwise, 3 turns counterclockwise, 4 turns counterclockwise, and 8 turns counterclockwise.
Just in time. I'm getting you out of here.
Just let me stay. I deserve it.
You deserve the chance to pay for your mistakes. Now, come on!
Nancy, you made it.
Dear Ned, I was able to pull Clara out of the fire just in time. We rushed out the front door before the stairs collapsed. Imagine my relief when I saw that Jessalyn and Harper had made it out safely as well. Clara finally told Jessalyn the truth, and about how sure she was that she'd be pushed out of the family entirely when she discovered Charlotte had changed her will. How jealous and powerless she felt the night she lit the match, and how badly she wanted to scare Charlotte, how quickly the fire got out of control, and how heartbroken she was at Charlotte's death. She would have given anything to take that night back. Jessalyn later said that was the first time she saw the real Clara, who wasn't a cold-blooded killer, just a woman so dedicated to hiding from her past, she lost herself. The fire department traced the source of the blaze back to the faulty furnace in the basement and insisted we all visit the hospital for exposure to toxic fumes. The doctor I saw explained that carbon monoxide from Harper's furnace may be the cause of some of the unexplained things I saw around the house. Apparently, many of the ghosts in Victorian-era fiction may have been inspired by the effects of exposure to carbon monoxide from faulty heaters. In the weeks that passed, Jessalyn began to take control of the family company. She's offered Wade a position on the board and tasked him with keeping an eye on the day-to-day operations of the company's labor force. I imagine he'll take her up on the offer once he's back from a trip to visit a certain former ghost hunter. Savannah called to tell me she's invited Wade to come out for a visit. I was a bit annoyed when I found out what Savannah hadn't told me about this case, but I have to admit I'm really hoping things work out for those two. Colton and Jessalyn seem like they're on the road to patching up their friendship. They both seemed mutually relieved to dissolve the engagement. Colton has a lot to iron out with his parents and his relationship with Lexi, but he seems determined to do things on his own terms. Harper disappeared shortly after the fire. After an exhaustive search, Wade and Jessalyn tracked Harper down and convinced her to rejoin the family. Years of Clara's manipulation left her a bit suspicious of the offer at first, but she finally agreed, provided she could completely raze Thornton Hall, and in its place build a public park dedicated to the memory of the lives lost on Black Rock Island. Jessalyn loved the idea and considered it the first meaningful step toward building a company and a family that would have made Charlotte proud. If you ever find yourself visiting Black Rock Island, the creepiest thing you're likely to encounter is Harper enjoying a good book next to the tombstone that bears her name. And maybe those trees, but it's not their fault they look like that. As for me, I'm looking forward to good old non-haunted River Heights. Can't wait to see you. Love, Nancy.
Okay, so that is the third ending to Ghost of Thornton Hall. The founding couple was, I think, Jeb. Yes! Okay, so that is the end of the game. This is a preview for the next game in the series.
What time is it?
Listen carefully.
The colony operation has been terminated. Word is moving uphill fast.
You know who that is, Nancy?
The unit is dissolving and exiting Glasgow. I secured the formula. Need immediate backup.
Wouldn't want to spoil the secret.
Heading south in the city. I think I'm being followed. Agent C.
You know her by a different name. Kate Drew.
Mom?
You were needed in Glasgow. Urgently. Everything you know about the accident is a lie. The silent spy awaits.
What?
Everything I know about the accident is a lie? The car accident in which Nancy's mother died? Oh my. Well, looks like we have some sort of adventure in Scotland involving espionage. And these here are the ending credits. These are the credits which explain who was responsible for making this game. And that's it for my video walkthrough, everybody. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you liked this game. If you like it, go out and buy your own copy of the game. Hey, buy 12 copies of the game. Send a copy to me, though, okay? Thank you. So that is it, everyone. That is the end of Nancy Drew, Ghosts of Thornton Hall. Once again, thank you very much for watching my video walkthrough.